Hey, hey! No, hey! Back up. Let him out.
What's up, guys? Joey Salads here, and in 2017, I went undercover to expose Antifa. I wanted to expose to see who were the agitators, who were the ones starting all the violence, and I did exactly that. Now Antifa is labeled a terrorist organization, and I would like to reshare that video with you to spread some truth. Before the video starts, if you can, please donate to my Patreon, patreon.com/JoeySalads. These videos make me no money, and I'm going to be doing more undercover videos and exposing more of the truth going on in society. So if you can, please support me there. Enjoy. As soon as we got there and I went undercover, immediately fights broke out. And as you can see, there's a clear contrast between the Trump side and the Antifa side. There's a clip of a guy right here when a fight breaks out from Antifa calling for all his Antifa people to come in and join in the violence. And then here's another clip of this Trump supporter just having words with an Antifa member, and you can see the Antifa member clearly attack him.
Bring out the street! Bring out the street! Put him down!
It wasn't long till they started throwing stuff. And I found this clip when I was going through everything of this guy. He took a shoe and threw it down in front of another Antifa member. And then you can see in the other camera angle, the shoe go flying through the air. But it gets a lot worse than that. This one girl, she had a fire extinguisher.
Yo, who you gonna blast with that? You blasted someone with it?
Yeah, I got right in the face. It's all fucked up.
It did not take long for Antifa to start burning American flags. They burnt about 2 American flags and 1 flag that seemed to be a Blue Lives Matter flag.
We should fucking light it and throw it at them, dude. I know, right?
As we were walking into the crowd, one of the Antifa people came out and started yelling at my cameraman James for recording. So I had to step in before things escalated, and I kicked him out because I was undercover and they thought I was on their side. I think that the Antifa members don't like people with cameras behind their side. It's because they break a lot of crimes. That's why they wear masks. They put the masks on because this way when the footage goes out, they can't get in trouble for it. But I don't know why this girl wasn't wearing a mask for whatever reason, even though she was so concerned about being recorded. So cops, if you're watching this and you see any identities of people who were breaking laws, I hope you can use it to your advantage. There was a Trump supporter who was walking by, and Antifa totally jumped him and attacked him. They were beating his head with a pole, and I immediately broke my cover and rushed in there to break things up.
Yeah, I've got a stick ready. These people are coming ready to fight. Stones. No. Hey! No, hey! Back up. Let him out.
Now, right after this happened, that's when the rock throwing started. The people on the Antifa side started getting big rocks and throwing them over at Trump supporters. And as that was happening, I noticed this one thing in the footage. Trump supporters were not really throwing them back. As you can see in this clip right here, you can see a rock was thrown by Antifa, and one of the Trump supporters just took the rock and threw it back on his side on the floor, so this way it wouldn't keep getting thrown back and forth. Many of these rocks hit people in the head, and they started gushing blood. A lot of people got injured from this. There was this one couple that was behind the Antifa side. They looked like they were filming. They were an older couple, and the main demographic of these Antifa people were young, like around college age. So when I saw these two, this older couple there, I thought that they were just idiots there recording, what's going on, and that's what it looked like. So I went over to them and I was like, hey guys, get out of here, fights are breaking out, rocks are fighting, just be safe. So they got up and they left. But when I was reviewing the footage, it turns out that they were Antifa, and there was this lady, she had to be over 50 years old. I got footage of her picking up rocks. She was on the Antifa side, so I don't know if she threw anything, but she definitely had the intention of throwing rocks at Trump supporters. And then when they ran out of rocks to throw, they started dumping over all the garbage pails, and they found a bunch of bagels and started throwing the bagels at Trump supporters. The Trump supporters started to get a good laugh out of that one. But then a more dangerous tactic that the Antifa used was they started throwing, I think they're called M80 fireworks. You throw them and they make a huge explosion. They're very dangerous. If they land near someone's ear, they can go deaf. If they land near someone's, on their face, it could leave serious burns. It could blow pieces of your finger off. Now, one very surprising thing that happened was when a fight broke up and there was a little circle going on, one of the people from the Trump side, a Trump supporter, came out and was calling for peace and took one of the Antifa people, shook his hand, and then started lighting up a blunt, I guess, a blunt of peace. And they both started smoking it. The Trump supporter was actually calling for peace on both sides. Then one of those fireworks went off and that ended. After I was done going undercover, I went behind the Trump side to see what was going on over there. And there was a lot of people dressed kind of militant. And I talked to them and I was asking them, why are you guys here as a group? You got, body armor on, you got like some weapons on you. Why are you here? They're like, and what they said to me is what they do is they have a perimeter. They have an inner perimeter where they want to keep people safe in case stuff gets too crazy. So what the Trump side did was they just created an inner perimeter with medic to take care of people in case they get pepper sprayed, in case they get hit with a rock, and this way they create a protection circle, which is pretty smart. But as you can see with just that right there is the Trump supporters are coming to their own rally with the intention of Antifa attacking them, so they just want to keep themselves safe and give medic attention to people who need the assistance. And before I sum things up, I just want to show you guys this footage of two Antifa members trying to kick over a sign. As you can see, you can't break a sign down by spinning it around in circles. That just summarizes their mentality. And as you can see, in conclusion, the Antifa people are going specifically to the Trump rallies to create violence, to disrupt them, to start riots, and to attack them.
Thank you guys for watching. If you can, please like, subscribe to the post notifications on new video every single Monday. And if you can, please support my Patreon, patreon.com/JoeySalads. These videos don't make any money, so I'd be really appreciative if you can support me so I can keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you.